This is Fox 5 News at 10, local Las Vegas.
A new Review Journal poll shows Sharron Angle is gaining momentum in the bid for the Republican U.S. Senate nomination. Angle is endorsed by the Tea Party Express and is receiving financial and volunteer support from the members.
So, how much of an impact is the Tea Party going to have on this year's election? Fox 5's Kevin Bollinger joins us now with some analysis of the new political player on the scene. She was always here, but now she's really here.
She is, and that poll shows that the Tea Party Express definitely having an impact, but it won't just be in the Senate race. The movement has generated enough support that the Tea Party could influence everything from Congress right down to school board elections.
Taking out Harry Reid is our #1 priority this year.
National Tea Party Express political director Brian Schroyer says their first priority in endorsing Sharron Angle was to give her some name recognition.
Especially here in Southern Nevada, was people just didn't know who Sharron Angle was. We've been able to fix that to a certain extent with our ad buys, and you can see that in the poll that came out.
The latest RJ poll shows Angle has launched into second place, jumping 20 percentage points to move within 5 points of Sue Loudon. Danny Tarkanian is a close third, with John Chachas and Chad Christensen receiving single digits, 18% are undecided. The Tea Party is planning on spending $500,000 on Angle's campaign. Rallies like this one in Searchlight a few weeks ago are growing the movement. Fox 5 political analyst Mitch Fox says they're becoming a player.
The Tea Party has had a bigger impact than many political pundits ever thought they would. And it's resonating with voters, particularly Republican primary voters, of course, and it's showing up in the polls.
Schroyer says the Tea Party will become more aggressive in the November election in terms of registering voters, walking precincts, and phone banking.
While we may not be involved, we may not be spending money on state races, but you will see the turnout that is driven by the people who want to see limited government, and that's going to influence races up and down the ticket.
Now, should Sharron Angle not win the Republican primary, Schroyer said the Tea Party Express will fully throw their support behind whoever wins, saying that all the Republican candidates have ties to the Tea Party. And as they move toward November, don't be surprised if they get involved in the Dina Titus race for re-election to Congress.
That's something because, you know, everyone thought Sue Loudon was just going to have this wrapped up, and now, I mean, really, it's within the margin of error.
And, you know, of course, the polling numbers, each candidate does their own polling numbers on a daily basis. And so Loudon and Tarkanian have come out and kind of disputed whether it's that close at that point. But you're going to definitely see probably things tightening up as we go less than 4 weeks to go.
And it's very close between Tarkanian and Angle as well. So I guess it's really going to come down to turnout during the primary season.
And 18% undecided in that poll that the RJ did, and that could swing it in any of those three's direction.
And there's been some comparison between Sharron Angle and Sarah Palin, she being called the Sarah Palin of Nevada. Any word that she may have some big star turnout like that to support her through this process? It
wouldn't surprise me. Of course, Sarah Palin very involved with the Tea Party Express, and she is definitely making the rounds around the country. So I think you could expect her somewhere in Nevada, whether it's northern Nevada or down here in the coming weeks.
All right, Kevin, thank you.
Kevin, thank you. Well, the candidates